All right, another special guest, as Ryan Dickey would say, our favorite guest of the day.
Best guest we've had all day.
Best guest we've had all day.
I don't know about that.
Thanks for, clearing that up. Best guest we've had all day, and that is Joe Sharabati from the And the Way They Joe show, which is fantastic show. Check it out. He does a lot of international racing, and that's what he does. Joe, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me back on. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a big day. And it's a all stakes pick 4 at the end on Saturday. So really looking forward to that.
Yeah,
absolutely. But right now we're doing Friday. You're going to show up for Saturday in a second. Well, not in a second, a couple of minutes. But we're doing Friday right
now. Dude, kayfabe, bro.
Yeah.
Kayfabe.
Well, we're going to do Friday's race 10. We got the Juvenile Turf, 1 mile on the turf, $1 million. Joe, who are you liking in this race?
Among the imports and the Americans, this is a really tough race. I mean, I've looked at Modern Games, and Charlie Appleby said that he's looking forward to a really, really nice Breeders' Cup, and he has 2 in this one. He has Albert with Frankie Dettori, and then William Buick on Modern Games. Those 2, I think he's really high on these two juveniles. I'm not picking them. I'm going to go with actually Tiz the Bomb, just because he's really, really in form right now with the last 3 races. That his maiden was just unbelievable at Ellis Park. He's one to watch out for. He's working well. He has a lot of great wins. He's also with Kenny McPeak, and Brian Joseph Hernandez is the jockey. I think he has the distance. He has the ability. 8-1. I see a lot of value in that one. But if you're looking for maybe an import, Dubawi Legend looked really good in the UK when Doncaster and also Newcastle. I know he's had seconds and thirds. He's one that's going to be up at the front. If there's no one that's going to chase for the lead, he's going to probably set the pace even at a wide draw. So he has to jump out. And with Del Mar being a tight track, I think it would work well for him if he just stays there. So he has to go a mile within 7 furlongs. He has faded, but I think he's really set for this race. Dubai Legend number 14.
You 414 here. Tiz the Bomb and Dubai Legend. Who do you like?
All right. Well, now I'm hating one of my picks, because if Joe didn't mention
Shook it up for him, Joe.
And we talked about this, where I don't think this horse got any love at 6-1, and that's Albar.
Oh,
the 2. I think this horse has done nothing wrong when it jumped in class. Looked fantastic. Dettori is back aboard. Didn't have a great start last time, but I think this horse, I don't know how you can't play this horse with the 2. And I'm only going to go with one of the horse, and that's the speed, and that's Dakota Gold. And how can we go wrong here with, if Dakota Gold can get obvious first race in the turf last time out, Monmouth, I know I hate those races, and Saratoga. So these are 2 tracks I don't know, but this horse could be better than we think. So I'm going to go to the horse I think is going to go to the front. Now with a whip in hand, I can't.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I can't argue with this Dakota Gold here to wire this field. So I'm going to just go 2-3 here, and that's it.
All right. AJ, who do you like?
At first glance, I am all over the 14 as well. Craig Milkowski and the boys at Timeform agree with us, as they gave him the highest rating in this one, 4-1. And then looking at the horse, I got to have him on a ticket somewhere, whether it be underneath or in pari-mutuels, whatever. I do have to have that horse. The other one I liked was the 10 Portfolio Company, who ran 2 pretty solid seconds up there in New York. As soon as I seen that name, it stuck out to me because I know I've seen the horse before. And then watching it now, Pratt comes aboard. It's Southern California. This is Pratt country, guys. This is Flavian Pratt country. And you're going to give me 6-1 on this horse. When you look at the improvement it showed since it's broke its maiden, 100%. Yep, I am on this horse because I think it's about to break out. And then the other one finished second to Joe's Tis the Bomb last time out at Keeneland in the Bourbon, and that is the 20-1 shot Stolen Base, the maker horse with the Rispoli on board. Again, guys, this is a Southern California track. This is Pratt country, and this is Rispoli country down here, guys. So I'm going to go with the 20-1 shot in this race just because I don't know where to go. And if Joe doesn't like the two Appleby horses, then I'll stay away.
I
There
know.
you go.
Well, that makes me nervous that Joe said that because I picked the two Appleby horses.
I have to say real quick on Portfolio Company, I did look at this that horse a lot. And this horse was incredibly grew up in its last start. If you watched the two races before that, I worry about, and there's few horses I worry about 2-year-olds in a crowd. And this horse is one of them. He could get worked up. Like
He's running short fields before, broke his maiden in a 9-horse field, which is, I mean,
No, I mean a crowd of
yeah.
people, not horses.
Oh, crowd of people. Okay.
Yes, I think he seemed like a nervous green horse, and he wasn't last time, but his other two he was. I mean, this is a weird thing with shipping over and everything. I don't know if this horse is mature enough. That's the only knock I had. I wanted to go this way too, AJ. That was the only knock. If he's grown up, really tough horse.
All right. Well, I went pretty deep here. I kind of struggled a lot. I agree. There's a lot of talent here in this field. Like I said, I took both Charlie Appleby horses, the two, coming off of a strong win at Woodbine. He's been dominating the turf races. And I took one as well, Modern Game. He's racing well. I think he's had shown some great tactic and form in his races. So I'm excited to see how that translates over here at Del Mar. I like the 6th, McKinnon at 8-1, this Doug O'Neill horse. He's really been training strong and racing strong since breaking his maiden at Del Mar back in July. So I kind of a little horse for the course there. Obviously, he likes Del Mar. He's been racing well at Santa Anita as well. Couldn't leave him off my ticket. I'm also with AJ here on the 10 Portfolio Company. He's dropping back in distance. I agree with what Randy's saying. I think he's really kind of coming into his own, really getting that feel for the track and what he's supposed to do racing. So he's not looking as green, but I like him here 6-1. Like I said, I went 4 deep. So I did 1, 2, 6, 10 here for the Juvenile Turf.
Yeah, and I want to mention another thing about the 2 here. Another great angle, I think, is since gelded, he's become his own. Like jumped up in class and he got gelded and really now looks like running and gelding a 2-year-old. There probably was problems there, but watching him go up from that gelding, like this could be 2 off of gelding and go into his next one, could be his best race ever.
That could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Albahar, I was just on a show in South Africa talking about the same race, and Robert Geller, who actually called the race for Woodbine in his race, thought he looked really well even when he stumbled or whatever it was. And yeah, so he saw it, he was watching it live, so he believes it was one of his picks as well. I mean, if you could get probably 7, if he goes down, if you could get like 7 or 8-1, Albahar, I'd definitely jump on it, because that's Frankie Dettori on an 8-1. You're never gonna find something like that.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
It's not Frankie.
It is.
Isn't it Larry Dettori?
No, this is Frankie Dettori.
Oh, it's Frankie.
Is his full name?
Yeah,
Frankie?
yeah.
that's
His
his full name.
I call him that because I'm friends with him and I call him the proper name. Is it Lawrence, right?
No, you're off again. So
But
anyways.
Does Appleby own these races, Joe?
Most of the time, yeah. The one that he really likes is in the mile. He said they asked him on UK TV, which one do you think is going to stand out? He says Space Blues, and I'm with him on Space Blues. He's a really good horse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's the day after the mile. So we'll see.
We'll see. Well, those are our picks for the Juvenile Turf. That is race 10 on Friday's Future Star Fridays card.